My name is Phil Smith, and I'm a Regional Director here at the Clearinghouse. I'm delighted to have this opportunity to have this discussion about our transcript services. I'm joined today by another Clearinghouse employee, Lisa Black, and together we support the colleges and universities in the western part of the country. All schools are welcome on this call, but if you are in a Lucian school, Banner, Power Campus, or colleague, we have a special webinar just for you, so we advise you to sign up for that one as well. All your phones are on mute right now, so I can't hear you, but I'd love to hear from you. So if you have questions as I go along, please type them into the chat box, and I'll be able to answer them at the end of the presentation. While we hope that technology doesn't fail us here today, in case this WebEx goes dark for some reason and doesn't come back on within a few minutes, you'll be contacted about a rescheduled date, so do not worry. Since 1993, you've told us that we bring value to the education community that we serve in three distinct ways. We are your trusted partner, standing shoulder to shoulder with you to address the issues that are most important. Successfully and securely processing an unmatched 1 billion plus records annually, the National Student Clearinghouse is the nation's largest electronic education data exchange ecosystem. One of the things that we admire most about the higher education community is the sense that we're all in this together to serve a higher purpose for the greater good. In that sense, you have trusted us to hold on and maintain your data, and we have never let you down. That enrollment data represents 98% of enrollments nationally, ensuring census coverage. Our Degree Verify service is utilized by institutions that represent 93% of all enrollments nationally. It is precisely because we hold this enrollment and degree data that uniquely allows us to provide a variety of important value-added uses on that data, including our snapshot and signature reports, student tracker capabilities, time to degree research, and many other research initiatives that ultimately bring valuable and actionable insights to the higher education community at large. And by listening to you, our partners, we continue to bring innovative solutions to the community, such as our exciting new reverse transfer initiative and the work we've begun in the area of veterans benefits. Now, you demand superior customer service, and we understand this obligation, and we've organized our operations to deliver on this commitment to both you and your students and your alumni. And in short, we are you. So the Clearinghouse difference, we offer a unique partnership to our school, so we want to be an extension of the clients that we represent. We represent your needs, not investors or private equity. We use our earnings to provide cost savings to higher education through our free services and back office efficiencies. We serve the education community by relieving administrative burdens and costs related to student data reporting and exchanges, and we continually evolve our services to support the changing needs of higher education. We also strive to develop strategic partnerships to support institutions. We are stable. We're a nonprofit organization created by the higher education community about 25 years ago, and we're not going anywhere. We understand that there's been continued industry consolidation in the space that we work in, but like I said, we've been around for 25 years, and we are a very stable organization. So let's talk about trust and security. We are the nation's largest electronic education data exchange ecosystem, performing an unmatched 1 billion secure electronic data transactions each year. As a non-for-profit entity, we are driven not by a profit motive. We provide the value to the higher education community by providing free service to our clients, and like I said, we've been doing this for nearly 25 years. We're saving our participating institutions $750 million each year. $165 million of economic value has been created by our transcript ordering services alone. And we've collected nearly $20 million in surcharges the past year alone on behalf of our institutional clients, returned directly to you, all while relieving you of the burden of that effort. So just to recap our scope here at the National Student Clearinghouse, we work with 3,600 colleges and universities. We do 4.5 million degree verifications, 1.1 million enrollment verifications, 700 million student record verifications, 3 trillion transcript recipients, 2 million free student verifications, all at zero cost to the institutions, creating $750 million in economic value, which nearly $1 billion back into the higher education community. So as you can tell, we're very proud of those numbers. So our value proposition for transcript ordering is as follows. We want to deliver the benefits of an online transcript ordering system, including on mobile devices and secure electronic delivery capabilities. We want to integrate with the existing school portal to authenticate students directly into transcript ordering without requiring additional IT resources. We want to be able to send electronic transcripts securely at no cost to exchange partners. Secure integration for providing a transcript solution where up to 85% of transcripts will be processed touch-free and electronic delivery within 15 minutes. We're going to offer experienced, multi-layered client support, resource team offering comprehensive implementation and post-implementation support. Like I said, we're a nonprofit partner focused on your students, not investors. And we have a secure Level 2 PCI compliant vendor with client base spanning government, education, and the private sector. Just to give you a snapshot of our transcript services, we already work with over 1,100 institutions that are active right now with our transcript ordering solution. This includes over 640 institutions using electronic delivery and also includes 250 institutions with automated solutions. And like I said, these are all done touch-free. We also work with 1,300 institutions and entities participating in electronic transcript exchange, and I'm going to go over that in a little bit more detail later in this presentation. So now that you have a better understanding of the Student Clearinghouse and an overview of our transcript services, let's take a look at what the ordering process looks like. Students can visit the studentclearinghouse.org and click Order a Transcript. Students at institutions which utilize the Clearinghouse's student self-service application can also click on the Order a Transcript link located within their student self-service area. And students can also post a link in their ordering platforms, which is what most schools are doing now with our service. So this is similar to what your school's welcoming page looks like. We can add configurations such as a branded logo and a colored header. You can also customize the message by adding any information that you find relevant to your students. This is available to you 24/7. So once on this page, the student can click Start to begin their order. So the student will provide their identification and their contact information. Then the student will be asked to provide any additional information requested by their school. Some of this information is optional, but we can work with you to make those changes. The student will then select their recipient type. In this example, the student will send to a business or individual. At the bottom of the page, he or she will complete a FERPA consent question, which will then bring them to the recipient details screen. So the student is asked to provide their name of the business or the individual. So this transcript is being sent to Mr. Employer. Here you can see the type of transcripts available from the sending institution: complete, graduate, law, medical, and undergraduate. And like I said, this can all be configured to your specific institution. So our student today is sending all their transcripts to Mr. Employer. The requester can also choose the purpose of the transcript submission, such as admissions, employment, self, and other. And I'm going to show you some of the reports you can run in a little bit in this presentation and how this is helpful to the institution. Our requester has chosen employment as the purpose. This helps when you run those reports later, like I mentioned. So Hometown University makes the following delivery methods available: hold for pickup, mail, and electronic PDF. Once a delivery type is selected, the student is provided a delivery text that is specific to the method he or she has selected. Students must also confirm that they've read and understood the delivery method help text. The student then provides any additional requested information, in this case, the recipient email. Students also have the opportunity to attach a document, such as a scholarship application or a cover letter, and we can configure this should the school want to use it. The student also selects a processing time frame. Again, options shown will be determined by your institution. So the student is brought to verify their information screen where they can check the contents of their order. Before the student checks out, they can also add another recipient to the order. And we're going to take this opportunity to add an order so we can show you how the student can request a transcript be sent directly from a school to school through the Electronic Transcript Exchange, what we call ETX. So the student will click on Add a Recipient. And we'll be taken right back to select the recipient page. And you've probably seen this before. The student will select a college or university, then select the FERPA question provided, and then, there we go, the intended recipient. So here, the student will select a state from the drop-down list, and all the schools within that state they have selected are listed. If the student selects a school which has an ETX mailbox opened, the ETX mailbox choices will appear to the student. If the student wishes to send to one of these mailboxes, the student will select that mailbox for delivery. So in this example, the student has chosen Fresno Pacific University's Registrar Office mailbox. Once an ETX mailbox is selected, this becomes a default delivery method for the student, and everything below is auto-populated. The student is not asked to provide a mailing address or email address, as a transcript is placed directly into that ETX mailbox for the receiving institution. So the student is brought to verify the information screen again, where they can check the contents of their order. All the students receive email update messages throughout the ordering cycle. On this screen, they can also sign up for text message alerts. So this allows for providing email addresses and text alerts should you want your student to stay in the loop of just to cut down on the calls that you're probably receiving into your office about transcript requests. And we're going to go over the cost a little bit later. I know you see where it says online processing fees and shipping handling fees. The Clearinghouse charges a $2.25 processing fee, and we collect fees on your behalf to remit to you once a month. And that's where you see these $5, you get my mouse on the screen. Under the quantity, you can see the $5. Those are fees that Hometown University is charging the student. Like I said, we remit to you once a month. All right, back on the Verify Order screen, the student will click the Checkout and then be asked to ensure they've checked their order. And once the student confirms, the student can be brought to the payment screen where he or she will enter their payment information. Now, please note, the Clearinghouse does not store credit or debit card information. Also, please note that the students are not charged until you mark the order as sent. So after entering payment information, the student will be asked to provide consent for the order. If your school has allowed for paperless consent, the paperless consent option saves the student time and energy on fulfilling their portion of the request. If you don't have this activated and you're interested in paperless consent, please contact me after the webinar, and I would be happy to get this activated for you. So for the paperless request, the student would sign their signature with a mouse, or if they're using an iPhone or an iPad, they can actually just use their finger. And we also store all these FERPA consent forms for you in case there's ever a question or you need a copy of this form. So here is Jane Doe's signature, and you would click the box certifying that they are the student. All right, so the student will then be presented with the receipt of their order. And as a reminder to the student, we advise that they are not going to be charged until that transcript has been sent by you. Once the order has been completed, the student will receive an automatic order received email or text message if that's how they signed up. Students are going to continue to receive these automated emails regarding to their order status, including when the transcript has been sent. So now that we've gone through the requester's experience, let's take a look at what the institutions see. So from the Clearinghouse's public website, you're going to use the user login at the top of the page and enter your login credentials. So this snapshot allows you to quickly manage your orders by categories such as rush processing, expedited delivery, electronic orders, future processing, and attachments. This enables you to quickly identify and process specific categories of orders without having to search through each order. The snapshot does not auto-refresh, so after the user is logged in, the user must use the Refresh Snapshot button to refresh the snapshot. The summary snapshot has three categories: open orders, in-process orders, and new requests. So total open orders, this displays all the orders that are in an open status, and this is a combination of all the in-process orders or new requests. In-process orders displays all of the orders that are in process, meaning a school user has moved an order from new request into the in-processing and started reviewing or processing that order. New request is exactly what it sounds like. It displays all new transcript order requests that have not been reviewed or statused by the school user. All right. A school user can quickly process orders directly from the summary snapshot by clicking on the hyperlink next to the category they want to view. When the user clicks on the hyperlink, the orders will be displayed in the table below. The school user can update the status from either the individual student detail view or by clicking the drop-down from the Take to Action column. You're going to notice that the actions a user can take mimic the current functionality offered to users today. A user can perform all the basic status updates that they are accustomed to, including placing a request on hold, in process, or sending the transcript on its way. In this particular example, I am simply going to move all the orders into in processing by clicking the Select All on the page as in process, and then the Apply Changes button. I also want to point out that there is a download functionality. It's still an option for school users. So clicking the download button will still move all the new requests under a selected category to in process, just like it does today. It will also allow you to download the request into an Excel file so you can create mailing labels. Finally, notice the transcript activity summary has not been automatically updated. Users will need to remember to click the Refresh Snapshot button to update these table results. All right. So the Clearinghouse also provides a number of reports, all available on the Reports tab. And these reports include a Reconciliation Detail Report, Contact Detail, Unretrieved Electronic Transcripts, and Revoked Electronic Transcripts. Date ranges can also be configured as well. So let's take a look at some of these reports. So the Reconciliation Report, which shows all completed orders within a given time frame. It also includes the transcript fees that the Clearinghouse has collected on your behalf and remitted back to you on a monthly basis. A number of analytic reports are also made available to institutions as well. Various analytic reports, including a volume report that breaks down different data for your monthly transcript volume. So to view the details behind the numbers, all you're going to need to do is just click on the pie chart or the bar graph on the screen. And some of the questions you can answer with the analytic reports include: how many students selected a particular type of recipient? How many students selected a particular transcript type? And what were the reasons for the ordering of a transcript? So transcript purposes is a pretty popular analytic, as schools can click on each piece of the pie chart to review which students fall into each particular category. So for transcript purpose, you have an opportunity to verify why some of your students ordered a transcript. So for example, you might want to reach out to some students to inquire why they decided to transfer to another college to complete their degree. The transcript destination report is the other analytic report. Again, to view the detail behind the numbers, click on the pie chart or the bar graph. The bottom half of the destination report provides you the information on top recipients of your transcripts. The next feature on the Transcript Services tab is the Administrative tab. This is where you can configure your transcript welcome page, and you can use this page to provide instruction or guidance to your students on your transcript ordering processing. So for example, you might want to provide some information regarding your transcript fees or processing time, or potentially even school closes. And any updates to this page are done in real time. So as soon as you type in that text and click Save, your welcome page will be updated with visible to requesters. And this became very popular during the hurricanes last fall in Texas and in Puerto Rico. Schools were able to update their students that there may be delays in processing their transcripts just due to school closings due to the inclement weather. So your custom text appears at the top of the welcome page. And again, you can update this anytime and include any information you would like. All right, so let's take a look at how electronic delivery of transcripts works to third parties. So what is electronic delivery to third parties? So these are certified PDF transcripts, so electronic representation of your institution's official transcript that are digitally signed and certified. You can use full academic portfolios all in the same PDF, and documents are sent over a secure network to a dedicated secure server where authorized recipients can pick up the electronic transcripts. These are not just PDFs attached to an email, is the point that we want to make. So how does it work? So the student or alumnus orders an electronic transcript from their respecting portal. The Clearinghouse notifies the institution about the order and is either fulfilled automatically by your SIS or the school manually uploads the transcript PDF. Then the third party is notified that the transcript is available for viewing. So here's an example of what the recipient receives. The recipient will see your watermark, your logo, your legend, and your registrar signature. Now, back when electronic transcript delivery was in the testing phases, we reached out and got feedback from a lot of the institutions that were in our beta, as well as our Clearinghouse Advisory Committee. And that was important because these transcripts are in PDF format, and this is back in 2007 and 2008. Since then, we've been asked to look at ways to make these transcripts even more secure to deter those who would alter your transcripts. Now, the feature that most schools use who have our electronic transcripts is the digital signature, or that blue ribbon signature that we apply. It's branded with your school name, and if anyone tries to tamper with that transcript, that blue ribbon changes to a red X or a yellow triangle. An additional security feature that is offered is called rights management to a transcript, and you'll see this as a padlock on the transcript. And this allows you to limit the amount of days a transcript is viewable or it can't be saved or printed. And this is made to replace the old raised seal or the safety paper that you would see on a traditional paper transcript. So the cost and fee schedule. So like I mentioned before, there's a $2.25 processing fee the house charges the requester. This is not something that you pay. It's $2.25 per recipient, like I said, paid by the requester. There are no implementation fees to the school to use our transcript services. There are no annual maintenance fees. There are no long-term contracts. For electronic PDF, we have a few options available. There's the 75-cent document control option, the $1 blue ribbon option, and if you choose not to use either of those, there's a 50-cent processing fee. Like I said, this is per recipient, and these fees are in addition to the $2.25. Now, there is no charge for in-network delivery, so if two schools are in the same electronic transcript exchange, there should be no processing fee charged. So let's take a look at the Clearinghouse's Electronic Transcript Exchange. So what is Electronic Transcript Exchange, or ETX? It's a secure collection and delivery hub for exchanging electronic transcripts with other colleges and universities in our ETX network. There are nearly 1,300 participating colleges and universities, and utilize the same secure FTP network you already use to send us your enrollment files. The Electronic Transcript Exchange allows for schools to safely and securely send official transcripts to one another. Once the school opts in to send and receive, this will show as an option for the transcript requester. Now let me show you which schools have already opted into this feature. So you go to our homepage, and you would click Electronic Transcript Exchange Registry that you can see highlighted on your screen right now. And this takes you right to our ETX registry, and this is updated daily. So feel free to constantly check back to see the schools that you transfer or you send transcripts quite a bit to are on this list if they're not already. So the Clearinghouse now offers a complete print-to-mail solution as an add-on to our transcript services suite. This is called Secure Print. This is a new add-on service that was a result of the feedback we received from our schools. We listened and we're happy to bring this solution to you to eliminate the time-consuming burden of printing and mailing hard copy transcripts and enable you to devote more of your time and attention to probably more important and value-added functions within your institution. The new Secure Print solution is completely turnkey and automated. All you need to participate in this new service is the ability to produce a PDF of your transcripts. So whether your school is set up to process transcripts manually through the transcript ordering or through an integrated solution that we offer to send transcripts, it still works with all those different things. I'll explain the process for each of these three turnkey steps between printing, inserting, and mailing. All right. So implementing the option is pretty simple. The Clearinghouse will work with your school to create a transcript template that includes your school seal, registrar signature, and transcript key grading policy. Provide the same look and feel as your current paper transcripts, and with the add on the option into your transcript ordering profile to allow you to test the new service before it ever goes live. If your school is currently using PDF delivery option, we will reuse the same watermark and registrar signature for the Secure Print service. So here's an example of the branding on the cover letter and transcript. You can see the color or black and white printing options. Your legend will be printed on the back of every transcript page, and we will apply the configured template to the PDF transcript prior to printing and mailing. A standard print-to-mail package usually includes a school-branded cover page with recipient address and school return address, a single or multi-page transcript on secure paper with a legend and key printed on the back of every page, and approved student attachments if used by your school. And all this is included in a 6x9 tamper-evident envelope. So the Clearinghouse partnered with a FSMA certified SSAE 16 compliant printing firm in Illinois for the production and mailing of the printed transcripts. So why is that important? The production processes and procedures outlined by SSAE 16 ensure that everything printed and mailed is of the highest quality and security. The transcripts are batched up and sent twice a day at 11 a.m. and 4 p.m. to our partner via our secure network to be prepared for printing and mailed the following day. All transcripts are printed on the newest high-speed full-color digital lasers for printing and will be printed on highly secure paper. And we could do a whole webinar on the security features of secure print, and we do. But for the sake of time, we want just to highlight the overall features. So you're going to have the option of also purchasing the same paper that we have, customized for your school with your branding. So if you want to print some of these at your school, you're able to. In addition, all transcripts are sealed in tamper-proof envelopes. That includes that flap, which is scored, making it impossible to open up the envelope and then rescale it later without anyone knowing that the flap tears when it's open. You can kind of see that on your screen right now. So our print-to-mail solution uses the best server-based intelligent inserters to guarantee the proper assembly of every mail piece. Barcodes are attached to ensure the correct sorting, collation, and inserting of each transcript package. The barcode is then trimmed right before the final inserting and the mailing step. Attachments are supported and must be 8.5 by 11 or smaller. Each transcript copy is printed, folded with the cover letter and all attachments, inserted into its own individual envelope, and sealed. Interknitting options are also available where multiple sealed tamper-proof envelopes to the same recipient will be enclosed in a larger 9 by 12 envelope or box and mailed as a single shipment if you would like. So delivery methods. Delivery methods include first-class domestic. We also offer Priority Mail Express domestic, Priority Mail Express to Canada, and then Priority Mail Express internationally. And package tracking is available for all express orders. Address validation technology will be used to ensure the addresses are valid and comply with USPS standards. We're going to correct the addresses if there are any errors, and if there are addresses that are completely invalid and we can't make heads or tails of it, we're going to contact the student and obtain a valid address prior to shipping. The return mail will be sent back to your school, not to the print facility, and delivery status notifications is provided for all secure print orders so the student knows when their transcript has been sent out from our facility. The new Secure Print service has flexible options allowing you to pick up an economical solution to meet your needs. And I provided you a solution spec sheet that outlines the pricing options for Hometown University. And the pricing options are in addition to the normal $2.25 transcript ordering online administrative fee. So as far as pricing goes, schools have the option to print either black and white, which is $1.80, or in color, which is $2.40. You can also see the express delivery options for domestic, Canada and Mexico, and international. So this really concludes our overview of Secure Print. And just to summarize, the new Secure Print solution is efficient as the Clearinghouse handles every facet of the manual printing and mailing process for you, including the address validation, order tracking, and status updates. It is flexible. The Secure Print flexible options such as black and white or color printing, express delivery, or regular mail provides you with an economical solution that meets your needs. It's customizable. Your transcripts and cover letters are branded and customized so they can have the same look and feel as they came directly from your office, including the option of purchasing matching paper to be used in your office from our facility. It is accurate. Our intelligent barcoding process ensures the correct documents are always matched to the correct recipient. Each transcript page and all attachments are all accounted for throughout our process, and again, the address validation is validated prior to mailing, increasing delivery accuracy. And last but definitely not least, it's secure. Transcript PDF files are transmitted via our secure network. These transcripts are printed on highly secure paper and sent in a tamper-evident envelope. And lastly, the production is performed in a FSMA-certified SSAE 16 compliant facility. And that's important because the production processes and procedures outlined make sure that everything is printed and mailed in the highest quality and security. So just to summarize, as far as the benefits to your institution, there is no cost to you for sending and receiving. This helps you reduce costs of your office, saves time, saves resources, secure and easy to use. We offer the service and support that's all included. There is no programming required, which can also help decrease fraud and increase delivery assurance. Now, our support team. So I mentioned some of this before, but we offer implementation support. So we'll have a project manager and an implementation support team here to support your ongoing implementation. So ongoing technical and functional support before, during, and after that implementation. We also offer customer service, and that's support for your staff and your students. They can call us or email us any time of day. We offer instant online help and user guides. So why choose a clearinghouse? Many of you already have long-term business relationships with us for enrollment reporting. We have extensive experience, the largest traditional transcript services provider. We offer a custom implementation approach. We have staff expertise and ongoing support for staff and students. We offer compliance and security features. We are, as I said, a nonprofit. We're not here to generate money for a private investment firm. And continuously enhancing our robust, comprehensive solutions while meeting the challenges of higher education requirements. And I wanted to include this map of all the regional directors. So like I said, myself and Danette Sullivan are responsible for Kansas all the way to Guam, except for California and Oregon. But I know we have people joining this call from all over the country, so I wanted to make sure that you knew who your regional directors were based on where your institution is located. So